يا مسبل الستر يا من حكمك العدل ساري والعفو.
Wapenzi watazamaji, bado tupo katika chaneli yetu ya Al-Nurul Mustafa na tupo katika muendelezo wa elimu ya ziada. Kama ilivyo kawaida, leo tutakuwa na somo la English ambapo tutakuwa tunasomesha mada zinazotoka katika section ya upper primary, na leo tutazungumzia parts of speech. Tunajua kuna aina nyingi ya parts of speech, tukianza na nouns, na leo tutaanzia na hiyo part of speech ya mwanzo katika lugha ya Kiingereza. Kwa hiyo naomba tusikilizane na tufahamiane vizuri ili muweze kuelewa mada ya nouns katika kipindi hichi. Nouns. Nouns, we all know what nouns are in English, and today we are going to look on the meaning of nouns and the types of nouns. So what is noun first? We have to understand, before we know the types of noun, we have to understand what that nouns mean. So just look around you. Anywhere you are, just look around you. Everything that you see, it's a noun. It can be a computer, a desk, a phone, a car, a person. Everything that you see around you, it's a noun. So nouns are therefore objects, things, and people that are nouns. But they can also be non-physical things like ideas, sleep, hunger, anger. Those are ideas, but they are also nouns. Let's see this one. A noun, it's a word that means things. Thing, for example, table, chair, and water. But we have many things. It can be a door, a window, things. We know things, what our things are, right? And also noun, it's a word that means people. For example, Mark, Jan, pilot, driver, teachers, doctor, a boy, a girl, a man, a woman. Those are also nouns because they are mentioning the people. Nouns is also a word that means animals. We all know animals. Dogs, cats, crocodiles, lions, tigers, they are all animals. And also noun is a word that means or that names places. London, kitchen, those are the names of the places. And also noun is a word that names concept, ideas, or feelings. What are those concepts? What are those ideas or feelings? For example, love, hate. When you feel like you hate someone, hate, it's also a noun. Jealousy, information, hunger, as we have said, anger, those are all ideas and feelings that we cannot see, but we feel them. So that is the meaning of a noun. So in general, we can say a noun, it's a naming word. Any name, it's a noun. Any name, it's a noun. So that is the meaning. So what are those types of nouns? Because we have the meaning of noun, but we know we have to understand those types of noun. What are the types of noun in English? So let's see the types of noun in English. Number one, we have proper nouns. What are proper nouns? What is the meaning of proper nouns? Proper nouns are the name of a particular person, place, or thing. Particular means specific. When we talk about the personal proper nouns, means the specific name of a person, place, or thing. And you have to understand these proper nouns are always begin with a capital letter. Are always begin with the capital letter. If it starts at the beginning of the sentence, we know when we start at the beginning of the sentence, we have to start with a capital letter. When it is at the middle of the sentence and when it at the last point of the sentence. Proper noun, they can always be started with capital letter. Whatever the situation they are in a sentence, they should be started with a capital letter. For example, what are those proper nouns? What are those specific, particular names of person, place, or thing? For example, the names of the countries. The names of the countries are proper nouns. They should be written in capital letter. The first letter of that noun should be in capital letter. So for example, the names of the country, we have Tanzania. We can also say those countries like London, America, Saudi Arabia. Those are also the names of the country, so they should be started in capital letter. President, the word president. The word president is also a proper noun because it is mentioned a particular person. So we also should start with a capital letter. House of Representative is also a proper noun, and many more. We have many examples. So because I have already told you it's a specific name of a person, place, or thing, you can also find other many examples of those proper nouns. So let's see the examples here in a sentence. Tanzania is a good country. Look at the word Tanzania. The word Tanzania is started in capital letter. Why? Because first, it's the beginning of the sentence, but here we are looking if it is a proper noun. This is a proper noun. It should be started with a capital letter. I love our president. The word president is not at the beginning of the sentence, is at the last place of the sentence, but we have started the letter P in capital letter because it is a proper noun. So by concluding, proper nouns are all names that mention the specific person, place, or thing. That is number one, the first type of a noun. We are going to number two, which is a common nouns. What are common nouns? Common nouns are names of people, place, or thing in general. So this is a vice versa of a proper noun. Proper noun, we have said, is a specific name, but common nouns, it's a name in general, not specific. So this means they don't begin with capital letter, except when they are starting at the beginning of the sentence. We have to understand this one. Common noun is a vice versa of proper nouns. Proper nouns are specific names of people, place, or things. And common nouns are also the name of people, place, or things, but in general. Here you can see it is bolded, not specific. So they don't begin with capital letter. For example, the word country itself, not the name of the country, but the word country, city, continent, mountain, man, woman, politician, those which are not specific, they are the common nouns. So we are not going to start these names with a capital letter, except when they are at the beginning of the sentence. So, for example, in a sentence, Dar es Salaam is a big city. We can see the word city. The word city has not been started with a capital letter because this is not a proper noun, it's a common noun. I know this man. Man is also a common noun, and we can see it is not being started with a capital letter. That is a common noun. We have seen the proper noun and common noun. Now let's go to the third type of a noun, which is a countable noun. Countable noun. The word itself, countable. Countable means something that we can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, that is a countable way. So when we talk about the countable nouns are nouns that we can count. Means are the names, are the things, are the places, are the people that we can count. And these countable nouns have singular and plural. We are going to see what are those singular and plural to the next lesson. So these countable nouns have singular and plural. For example, cat. Cat is one. Cats are many. Apple is one. Apples are many. And when we have one apple, we know that we have one apple. And if they are 100, we are able to count the apples to reach the 100 numbers. pen, chair, and everything that you see that can be counted. Even the books, the pens, pencil. So these countable nouns are the noun that we can count. For example, let's see this example in a sentence. We ate an apple yesterday. An apple means it's a one, it's a singular form. And then let's see to another sentence. There are many apples in the fridge. There are many apples in the fridge. It means the first sentence is only one, but the second, there are many. And we have understood that there are many because we have counted those numbers of apples. So that is a countable noun, the noun that we can all count. So anything or any person or any place that you think you can count, we are calling them the countable nouns. The next type of nouns is uncountable nouns. That is countable, thing that we can count, and uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns, we know this is the uncountable. It says we cannot count these nouns. So uncountable nouns are the names of materials, liquids, concepts, mass object. It means those things that we cannot count. We cannot count materials. We cannot count liquids. Can we count the water? Can we count the juice? We can't. So that means that are uncountable nouns. Concept, for example, information. We cannot count information. Solidarity, we cannot count solidarity. So that is uncountable nouns. Mass object, we can't also count mass objects. So those nouns that we cannot count, we are calling them uncountable nouns. Here we can see it is bolded. We cannot count these nouns. For example, we can't count sugar. Can we count sugar? No, we can't. Salt, we can't count salt. Rice, we can't count rice. Pasta and milk and other many examples. You can find them. We cannot count the water. And we have to understand this one. Uncountable nouns only have singular form. They don't have singular and plural as we have seen in countable nouns. This is a vice versa of countable nouns. Countable because we can count them, it means we can differentiate them when it is one and when they are many. I mean more than one. But uncountable nouns, they only have singular form. Why? This is because we cannot count these nouns. That is uncountable nouns. The next type of a noun is concrete nouns. Concrete nouns, what are those concrete nouns? So concrete nouns are things and objects that we can see and touch. Are things and objects that we can see and touch. For example, computer, we can touch computer, right? Lamp, plate. So all those names, all those things that we can touch and see, we are calling them concrete nouns. Bed, mirror, the board, the fan, the phone. So those are concrete nouns, means the thing that we can see and touch. I hope we are together. We are continuing to the next type of the noun, which we are calling it abstract nouns. What are abstract nouns? It's a vice versa of a concrete nouns. Abstract nouns refer to ideas, concept, and feeling that we cannot touch. We have said noun are the people, the thing, the ideas, the feelings. So what are those feelings? What do we call that feeling? That feeling, we are calling them abstract nouns. It means ideas, concept, feelings that we cannot touch. We are just feeling them. For example, intelligence. This child is intelligent. Can we see intelligent? We can't. We are only seeing the child who is intelligent. So that intelligent, it's an information, it's an idea that this child is it's an intelligent one. Believe. When we believe something, can we see the belief thing? We can't. We can't see, we are feeling it, we believe. We cannot touch the belief. Faith, sleep, hunger, anger, happiness, they are all abstract nouns. We are going to the next type of noun, which is compound nouns. Compound nouns, what are those compound nouns? Compound nouns are those names that are made up of two or more words, but we are calling it only one noun, but they are made up of two or more words. For example, living room. We have the word living and we have the word room, but when we talk about it, we are talking about it as it's only one word, living room. We also have a washing machine. Washing machine have two words, but we are calling it as a one word, washing machine. When we talk about it, we are talking about it in one word. We are not differentiate like we have washing and we have machine. We all know that washing machine, it's a machine that we use to wash our clothes and everything. School bus. We also have the school bus. School bus are two words, but we are talking about it as one word because it has already made up of two words, but we are calling it as one word. Classroom and many other words that are made up of two or more words. So these words, we are calling them the compound nouns. Sometimes there is a hyphen between the word. When we talk about the hyphen, we are talking about a very small line between the one word and the second word. For example, father-in-law. After the father, there is a hyphen. That is the one that we are calling it a hyphen. In, after in, there is also a hyphen. We are calling it a hyphen. And law. So father-in-law is also a compound noun, but it is made up of the hyphen between the words. Dry cleaning. After the dry, there is also a small line which we are calling it a hyphen, dry cleaning. And the word homework. After home, there is a hyphen and then the work, but we are calling it only one word. That is a compound nouns. And the last type of nouns, we are calling it collective nouns. What is the meaning of collective nouns? Collective nouns are group items for people, animals, or things. So group items, we have when we are in group, the people are in group, the animals are in group, the things are in group. So there is a name of all those group. Let's see, for example, the audience. Audience, we are calling the audience. We all know the audience, right? We are not going to spend a lot of time to say the meaning of this audience. You can check in dictionary what did the word audience mean. But to go very fast, audience, it's a group of people who are in the cinema and looking at the movie in the cinema. And then we have company. When we say company, it's not only one person. It's a lot of people. Everyone has his and her own work in that one. But when, for example, you ask a person, where do you work? I'm working on the company maybe of making juice. What is company? Company is not only one. Company, it's a group of people who are working together in a specific place for specific things. Are we together? And then we have family. Family is not only one. When you talk about the family, you are talking about the group of people who are related to each other. It can be by blood or any other way. Flock. Flock, we are using flock. Flock is a group of birds. We are calling them the flock. When the birds are in group, we are not calling them group of birds. No, but we are calling them the flock of birds. You can find more when you learn about the collective noun. Just search of the collective noun, you can see many groups of the things. We have herd of elephants. When the animals are in group, we are calling them in herd. We are not calling them the group of elephant. So herd is a group of animal, but the certain animal, not all animals. For example, for lions, we have the word pride. When they are in groups, we are calling them the pride of lions. That means the group of lions. Staff of teachers, because they are many in that room. That's why we are calling it the staff of teachers. Team, the team of players. The team of players, when the people are playing together, we are calling them the team. Collective nouns can be treated as singular or plural. So this one have singular form and plural form. For example, when we talk about family, for example, my family is small. We all know that is talking about the singular form of a sentence, of the singular form of a word. Or you can also, if they are many, you can say my family are waiting in the car. That means there are a lot of your family members there who are waiting for you. So that is a collective nouns. We have talked about types of nouns and the meaning of noun in general. Now we can see here, these are the summary of the types of nouns. We have common nouns versus proper noun. These are going together. Common noun, as we have said, they are in general, but proper, they are specific names. Countable and uncountable. Countable, thing that we can count, but uncountable, the thing that we cannot count. We also have concrete and abstract. Concrete are those nouns that we can touch and see. It's a vice versa of the abstract nouns. Abstract noun, we cannot see them and touch. We can just feel them. And the last one is a compound and collective. Compound is not a group item, but it's a word which are made up of two or more words, but we are using it as one word. But collective, it's a group item. When the things are in group, we have the specific names that we are calling them in groups. So that is our last, at the end of our lesson, the nouns and the types of nouns. So I want to see if you have really understood this lesson. So try this one. I want you to identify the types of nouns of the bolded words. So here are the sentence, and they are the words that are bolded here. I saw the actor in Bombay on Sunday. The word actor, I want you to say what type of noun it's the word actor. And then number 2, my dog is called Sonny. So the word Sonny, in all the noun that we have learned today, I want you to tell me what the type of noun it's Sonny. The boy has gone to school. The boy has gone to school. Here the word school, which type of noun is the word school? Fatma is staying with her aunt in Bangalore. So we have the word Fatma here, which is bolded, and the word Bangalore. I want you to tell me what are those types of nouns. May is usually the hottest month. So the word May here is bolded. I want you to tell me what type of noun is the word May. You should show respect for your teachers. Teachers, it's a noun, but which type of noun is teachers? Our soldiers fought with great courage. The word soldiers, I want you to tell me what type of noun is the word soldier. There is truth in his story. The word truth here, what type of noun is the word truth? My friend listened with pleasure to the beautiful music. The word music, what type of noun is the word music? So I will wait for your feedback, and to the next lesson we are going to see the plural and singular form of noun. So inshallah, let's see you and let's learn and wait for the next lesson. Ma'asalam.
يا مسبل الستر